As Rome's empire crumbled, a new power rose in the east. Where ancient faith met imperial might, Byzantium was born, destined to last 1,000 years against storms and shadows. Stay till the end, for this is no ordinary story of emperors and wars. A final twist reveals the fate of an empire forged in faith, splendor, and betrayal. In 330 AD, Emperor Constantine claimed Byzantium as his new Rome, crowning the city in marble and dreams, where east met west and ambition shaped destiny. Constantinople rose from the shores of the Bosphorus, its golden walls gleaming in the sun, a gateway to empires and a promise of glory yet to be written. Inside its walls, emperors wove Roman law, Greek philosophy, and Orthodox faith into a tapestry of power and splendor, setting the stage for a new civilization. Hagia Sophia soared over the city, a crown of golden domes and mosaics that captured the light of heaven, a testament to faith and the ambition of emperors. Markets thrived with silk, spices, and secrets. Ambassadors from distant lands brought gifts and gossip, forging alliances in the shadow of golden eagles. Byzantine armies, clad in lamellar armor, rode against invaders, led by generals who saw glory not in gold, but in the survival of the empire's ancient soul. Yet behind the marble facades, power played out in whispers and shadows, where alliances were forged in candlelight and betrayal was a currency of kings. Under Justinian's reign, Byzantium surged forward conquests in Italy and Africa, a new code of law, and the vision of a world remade in imperial grandeur. Justinian's ambitions soared beyond mortal limits. He dreamed of a Rome reborn, sending armies to reclaim lost lands while laws and cathedrals rose to the glory of empire. By his side stood Theodora, once an actress, now empress, her mind sharp as a blade, her courage the equal of any warrior who fought beneath Byzantium's banners. Yet Justinian's dreams were haunted by the plague's black breath, and wars that drained his coffers, testing the empire's strength as never before. The Byzantine court shimmered with silks and secrets, where eunuchs and nobles wove schemes in halls of marble, each whisper shaping the fate of empires. As the empire balanced on the edge of ruin and rebirth, share your thoughts below and subscribe if you crave more tales of glory and intrigue. For centuries, Byzantium was Europe's shield, standing firm against barbarian hordes who dreamed of plunder and conquest beyond its iron gates. The walls of Constantinople rose high and proud, repelling siege after siege, each stone a testament to the will of emperors who refused to kneel. Byzantium's faith was a double-edged sword, icons, relics, and churches that glowed like heaven, yet a battlefield of souls where empires clashed. In the markets of Constantinople, gold flowed like water, silks and spices from far lands filling the air with promise, the empire's heart beating with trade. Yet greed and ambition tore at that heart. Crusaders once sworn to the cross turned their blades on Constantinople, seeking not faith, but gold. In 1204, the Fourth Crusade's betrayal shattered the empire's heart, as Knights of the Cross turned conquerors, looting the city's treasures and sacred relics. Yet from the ashes, Byzantium rose again, a wounded empire refusing to yield, rebuilding walls in spirit, forging alliances where once there was ruin. Scholars and monks in silent scriptoria saved ancient texts, copying words of Plato and Aristotle, the wisdom of ages held in fragile parchment. Mosaics of gold and glass shimmered in dark chapels, telling stories of faith and sacrifice to pilgrims who still believed in Byzantium's glory. Orthodox Christianity's flame burned bright, a beacon across Slavic lands, shaping cultures and kings from the Balkans to the snowy plains of Russia. Merchants and envoys carried tales of Byzantium's majesty to distant lands, weaving its legacy into the fabric of a world forever changed. But centuries of war left deep scars, and distant enemies waited patiently for the empire's final breath, their ambitions as relentless as time itself. In the east, a new power rose, the Ottoman Turks, warriors of faith and empire, their crescent moon rising over lands once held by Roman eagles. One by one, Byzantine cities fell to Ottoman steel, the empire shrinking as a tide of conquest swept away centuries of proud history. Yet the people of Byzantium clung to faith and memory, as ancient walls and battered hearts faced the darkness of an uncertain dawn. In 1453, the final siege began. Cannons thundered as the armies of the Crescent surrounded Constantinople, their banners dark against the red sky. Emperor Constantine XI stood defiant, clad in armor and prayer, his spirit unbroken, ready to defend 1,000 years of history with his life. On May 29, 1453, the city fell. The last emperor vanished into legend, his fate lost in the final charge. the empire's heart silenced in smoke and steel. Hagia Sophia's great dome echoed with the prayers of a new faith, a mosque rising where once had been the heart of Orthodox devotion and imperial might. Yet Byzantium did not truly die. Its spirit lived on in the minds of those who fled, carrying knowledge and art westward into the waiting dawn of the Renaissance. Byzantine scholars found refuge in Italy, their texts and teachings sparking a rebirth of learning, the first flickers of a new golden age. The double-headed eagle, the shimmering mosaics, these symbols of empire still whisper of lost glory, a heritage woven into Europe's soul. In every shimmering icon and marble column, in every echo of liturgy, Byzantium's light endures, a bridge between East and West. The fall of Byzantium was not just an end, it was a transformation. Its embers carried on the winds of history, shaping the world that would come. In the ruins of Constantinople, in the stones of Hagia Sophia, the whispers of Byzantium still sing, a testament to faith and empire. If you crave more epic tales of empires and legends, subscribe and join us as we uncover the echoes of history's greatest stories. Which lost empire or immortal legend do you want to explore next? Drop your ideas below, let's keep history alive together. New epic stories every Saturday. Step into the world of forgotten empires, ancient heroes, and echoes of time that refuse to die.